Transport is a real key issue for Bassetlaw residents and services. The more regular bus services are between the towns of Worksop and Retford and the conurbations, but the more rural areas, they heavily depend upon other forms of transport like the voluntary sector. We have 2 voluntary sector schemes, Tuxford Dial a Ride and Bassetlaw Action Centre, who do the voluntary driver scheme. And these are essential services to people wanting to get to healthcare appointments or social events.
I've been doing the job now for 4.5 years. I get a lot of self-satisfaction out of transporting disabled people around. I needed something to fill my time in, and 50 years plus as a long-distance truck driver, it seemed the way forward.
Well, first of all, I'm partially sighted. I rely on people to take me out now, and because they are so reliable. When I need the surgery, I ring up 2 days before and I get the service, which is wonderful. I don't know who's coming, it doesn't matter, but somebody is there on time. So for 20 years, it's worked out fine for me.
Bus interchanges like the one behind me are incredibly important to those without access to a car, as they provide a link to supportive services as well as the ability to socialise. Both of these things are essential for maintaining that sense of well-being and providing a purpose for people as they go about their daily lives.
Nottinghamshire County Council also provide a concessionary service for older people and for some disabled people. This is an essential service that allows people that would be isolated and vulnerable to be able to access services outside of their areas.
Transport is one of 5 key priorities for the Bassetlaw Integrated Care Partnership. We're going out into communities and we're investigating the challenges as well as the assets around transport and access to services. We've talked to members of the community and we've listened to what they have to say, and each of the people to whom we talk stress the importance of transport.
In some parts of Bassetlaw, we've got rural villages like Langold and Carton, where there are up to 26% of people that don't even have access to a car or any other form of transport. And living in these rural places outside of the towns, where the healthcare services and the supermarkets and other services are, means that that's a real issue if they can't actually access these services because of public transport. So the work stream's really looking at how we can find opportunities to be able to help people to access services. For us, if the transport strategy has been successful, it will mean that we have more people that are using the public transport, less people missing appointments because as a result of not being able to access transport, and less social isolation.